I get hello. I started this gangster shit, and it's the
Hey, if you're new here but enjoying the content, please take a minute to hit that subscribe button and join us. Thank you. All right. It's Comic Artist Pro Secrets. You are listening to Ethan Van Sciver, 26-year veteran of the comic book industry, world's most charming, elegant, eloquent, and yet humble man. It's so important to stay humble. Great big Star Wars fan, trusted member of the media. All right, I might be a little bit salty right now. If you ask me, if you said, Ethan, are you feeling a little bit salty? I might say, yeah, I'm a little bit. Not because of this, although we'll get to that. I recorded this video already. I did a 16-minute eloquent, as you've come to expect from Comic Artist Pro Secrets, essay, a speech, an impassioned speech, a lecture. And I listened to it, and the audio was all screwed up. So I recorded it all for nothing. Now I got to record it over again, and I got to remember what I said. No, I'm just going to start over again. I'm going to take it a different direction. Captain Marvel blasting off with a $24 million Thursday night. Early B.O. Reed. Pew. That is what I have to say. The early B.O. Reed smells like onions and flop sweat. Captain Marvel, of course, having a big Thursday. Everyone's very excited about it. I got this article sent to me a ton of times last night. People like, in your face, incel. Yeah, okay, all right. Let's hold your horses here. This is a very, if this is true, by the way, this is an early projection. Early, we don't have the final numbers. Could be more than this. It could be less than this. We don't really know. It's like a game of Price is Right. Is it in this margin? Or is it not? If it is in this margin, you win the Barco Lounger. If you want a Barco Lounger, and it's 1974 on The Price is Right, if it's between $20 and $24 million last night, then you win the Barco Lounger. But in any case, I'll let you know about that. This is still very optimistic. This is still very exciting for people who wanted to shove this movie up, the orifices of people who don't like social justice warriors. Very excited about this. So let's see here. Proof that movie going isn't dead this year. It isn't dead. That it just boils down to the product on the marquee can be vividly seen tonight. Disney's Captain Marvel, starring Oscar winner Brie Larson, who starred in a movie called Room. I don't know if you've seen it. They put her in a box with a kid. She's a kidnapped victim, and she makes this box. It's like a shed in someone's backyard. It's weird. If you live in a shed, that's all you need. That's all the room you need. You could just, it's like a rabbit living in a rabbit hole. It's like you go, don't you want a little more space to stretch out? No, I'm fine. I'm fine in here. That's basically what the movie, I don't want to spoil it, but you won an Oscar for it. And I didn't know it was Brie Larson. I'd never heard of Brie Larson. I couldn't recall Brie Larson's face in that movie or her performance. Great big zero, just that it was a good performance. And we didn't really know who Brie Larson was, not really until this happened. So she won her Oscar, and then she won her bones, apparently, her name, her reputation, for good or bad, on Marvel's Captain Marvel. All right, so she's an Oscar winner now. Thursday night, per Deadline Industry sources, we're looking at $20 million to $24 million. One of the best box office grossing days the 2019 has seen to date, even though it's just early March. All right, aside from How to Train Your Dragon, all right, The Hidden World had a big Saturday, $22.2 million. Since these are rough box office estimates, not from Disney, we'll always have to footnote that they can increase or decrease by Friday a.m. And again, as soon as I find out, what the final tally is, I'll make another video. We're going to be, this is game day, guys. This is the day. This is Friday the 8th now. Today is the day that really normal people who are they excited to see this movie? Well, maybe, but they're just going to go to a movie because it's Friday. Those types of people are going to be able to go to the box office and see this movie 11 a.m., noon, 3 o'clock, whatever the times are. They're this movie's going to be playing and pumping out showings all weekend long, starting right now. Game day. This is when we find out how it does. But this is an incredible start, if this is true. Should Captain Marvel continue on the pace of what we're seeing tonight, she'll rank as the second best preview night for March, behind Warner Brothers' Batman v Superman's Holy Thursday 2016 take of $27.7 million, and everybody wanted to see that movie. People want to see superhero movies. People do. Superhero movies have actually taken over Star Wars, certainly. We've seen that. Just for comparison's sake, This is what they were saying the Friday morning after preview night of Solo, Star Wars story. And I remember this. They were saying, oh, it's, dude, in your face. Well, they weren't calling us incel yet. They were calling us troll and things like that. In your face, trolls. Solo, a Star Wars story flies to 14.1 million on Thursday. And again, here is the situation. Disney's Solo, a Star Wars story, or Soilo, a Soy Wars story, as you remember, has launched domestically with an impressive $14.1 million on Thursday night, a Memorial Day weekend record. See, everything's a record. Everything smashes records all the time. The tentpole has been forecast to lift off with 130 million to 150 million at 380 sites during the 4-day Memorial Day weekend. Did they mean domestically? I think they meant domestically. Hold on a second. It didn't even get to, I think it got to 89, or did it get to 92? It wasn't great. They were also forecasting that it was going to make $376 million worldwide opening weekend, and boy, if only it had, because it ended up making $392 million worldwide, period, for the whole run of the movie. Now, again, this is the same kind of language that you're seeing with Captain Marvel. People see this number here, and they project that the movie is going to make, they're saying now it's going to make $150 million opening weekend, and that would indeed shatter records. That would be a big deal. That'd be an absolutely big deal. Now, we go back to Rotten Tomatoes real quick here, and just kind of figure out exactly what is going on. Now, again, Thursday night would be preview night. That would be the night that everybody who wants to see this movie, who has been aching to see Brie Larson, everybody, if you've been aching to see Brie Larson in blue leather, kind of a leather spandex thing, then you're going to go on Thursday night. I personally seen it, and I don't need to see any more of it. But if that is you, if you are somebody who wanted to see Brie Larson, as the most powerful woman in the universe, you may have also voted for Hillary. But in any case, we don't need to get into politics now. You're going to go on Thursday night. You're going to see this before anyone. You're going to see. You are an MCU fan. You are a mega fan, and this movie is for you. 81%, by the way, liked it, but unfortunately, out of the people who saw it last night, only a third. Look at this, 32%, less than a third of moviegoers like this movie. The audience score is pretty low. Again, this is now the critics' consensus. All critics, 81%. As we click this and get more info, however, all critics, I mean, one of the critics in here is Geek Girl Diva. You know what I mean? And she gave it the highest score out of anyone. Geek Girl Diva's review is number one on Metacritic. Like, it is the highest, the best review. So Geek Girl Diva loved it. Top critics, though, real critics, actually give this thing a 63, which is still certified fresh. Ryan Johnson is out there, talking about how, it's another movie that's certified fresh. These SJWs stick together with these movies. They recognize each other. It's not like they're saying that about How to Train Your Dragon. It's not like Ryan Johnson is out there saying, Lego Movie 2, another certified fresh. No. This is another social justice warrior movie. This is another activist, far leftist movie made by weirdos. And thus, they are all hoping that this movie succeeds gloriously, despite the fact that people keep telling them, please stop doing this, please stop doing this. It is amazing that it is succeeding so far. Captain Marvel, of course, is not a good character, I think, by any standard. I think everyone who has reviewed this movie has kind of said, I don't really understand. I don't really get this character. I don't feel fond of this character. Well, that's okay. That makes sense, because the comic book audience didn't like her either. Marvel Comics dusted this character, fished this character out of its attic, essentially, when they realized they needed to signal that they were pro-feminist, pro-woman. They didn't have, there's no evidence that they are pro-feminist, because they don't have their own Wonder Woman. So they had to go backwards and pretend suddenly, retroactively, that Captain Marvel has always been their standalone female hero, female icon. She used to be called Ms. Marvel. That's embarrassing. They changed it to Captain Marvel to imply that she has authority over Marvel Comics, and that's why it's absolutely wonderful. I wish I could have been a fly on the wall, during these meetings where they figured out that, well, this just makes sense. This is just good branding. Carol Danvers, it's just good branding. Captain Marvel, that's our company's name. It's perfect. It's our Wonder Woman. They forgot to give her a personality. They forgot to make her interesting. Indeed, she's one of the most generic superheroes ever, and that is what moviegoers are facing right now. That's what top critics have all been discussing. This character is super powered beyond, the most powerful character in the Marvel Universe, because she is an SJW character, and SJWs seethe with a desire for ultimate power. They're projecting their own desires, their desires for limitless power, and very little responsibility, and no need to develop their own personalities or their own unique view on the world or philosophy. They are NPCs. They're just clones of one another, that just want power over everyone else. Hence, Captain Marvel. That's where this character came from. So now, of course, we sit and wait. Let's find out. Let's find out what happens. Again, this is Friday. This is game day. People are going to decide whether or not they want to see this movie. Your boy Zach, formerly of Diversity in Comics, sent me a message last night. He texted me and said, dude, bro, don't go see this movie. This movie is shit. And I said, what, are you kidding me? Now, now, ordinarily, I would be like, wow, Zach says it's not good. Zach has the worst taste in movies imaginable. Zach loved Solo, A Star Wars Story. Zach loved Star Wars The Last Jedi. I remember vividly watching him on a live stream talking about how much he loved Solo or Star Wars The Last Jedi after he saw it, and I was just like, bro, I can't believe you're talking like this about this cucked out movie. No apologies, he still loves The Last Jedi. So the fact that he hated Captain Marvel doesn't really mean very much, all in all. It's hard to say. At this point, my curiosity is killing me. I want to go see this movie to give you guys my thoughts on it, and I will. But I'll probably go on Monday. I don't want to contribute to. I'm boycotting opening weekend just based on the mouth of this woman here. I will go see it Monday. I will come back and let you guys know what I thought. In the meantime, one more little scandal that's really bothering people. This is Stan Lee's official Twitter. As you can see here, Real Stan Lee. I don't know what this art is. I have no idea what this is or why it's the header of this Twitter page. But boy, in any case, the official Twitter account of Stan Lee. Stan Lee, of course, has passed on. He's no longer with us. And does that mean anything? Not really, because they're still running his Twitter account. This came out a day ago. Captain Marvel landed in Hollywood this past Monday for the movie's premiere. Read more about the opening or the evening below. Stan Lee here. His account posthumously being used to promote movies. Look at this. And here's Peter Simeti. Dear Real Stan Lee's Twitter manager, by all means share moments from Stan's life. Please tweet about his triumphs and tribulations. Please keep his memory alive. All other kind of tweets like the ones I'm replying to, no thanks. Sincerely, every true believer. Creepy and distasteful. Something wrong with you people. What a shameful thing you're doing using Stan Lee's account to promote this piece of garbage activist film. You should be ashamed of yourselves, sullying Stan Lee's name for the sake of promoting an agenda. And look at this. Just a lot of really low, really, really low. These are all the feedback to them using Stan Lee's Twitter account now to promote Marvel movies and product. I think they got the message because shortly after that, they kind of changed tack here. Here's what they should be doing. This is a nice historical tweet about Stan Lee's early work and showing some nice images here involving Stan Lee meeting places, giving lectures, things like that, early ideas. So that's this is great. This is actually what the account should be. I'm glad that the real Stan Lee, whoever's running this account, paid heed. Now, also, just for your information, there's a good thing about Stan Lee in Captain Marvel. From what I understand, the opening sequence, where they usually flutter through comic book pages while the Marvel Comics logo comes down, they've replaced that with a fluttering through of all of Stan Lee's little cameo appearances in various Marvel movies, and then they dedicate the movie to Stan. Stan does have a scene. He has a scene. Stan filmed a bunch of like cameo scenes for all of these upcoming Marvel movies, and apparently this one isn't going to be his last one. But he is sitting on the train on which Captain Marvel punches an 80-year-old woman in the face. And since it's 1995, I love this. He's sitting there reading and practicing his lines in the script for Mallrats, the Kevin Smith movie that he appeared in 1995. So it's a funny little kind of throwback to Stan Lee in the 90s. And since, of course, I worked on the movie Mallrats as well, it was fun for me to hear about that. I'm kind of curious to see how that scene goes down. I will see this movie on Monday. What do you guys think about all this? Do you think this is going to be a success? Do you think Captain Marvel is going to pull it off and bring in more than $150 million opening weekend? Do you think this is a record-breaking movie? Have you seen it? Are you going to see it? Are you going to go do the Alita Challenge? Let me know in the comments below. Please click like on this video, share it, and also subscribe. Absolutely subscribe. Check and see if you're still subscribed. YouTube is unsubscribing people randomly. Resubscribe. Ring that bell for notifications. Join this family. Let's talk about this movie, and let's talk about other stuff that's coming up. I mean, pretty soon we're going to be hearing about Star Wars 9. In fact, I do have an update about that, so I might do another video about that today. All right, everyone. Thanks a lot. See you again soon with another video. Hey, I got a P.O. box. Want to send me some mail? Send it to Ethan Van Sciver, P.O. Box 607, Marlton, New Jersey, 08053. And I'll probably open it up on the live stream. Thanks very much, everyone. Hey, you want to follow me on Twitter? Are you sure? Well, if so, I'm at Ethan Van Sciver. That's at Ethan Van Sciver. See you there. Show your friends you support independent comics while showing the world who you back in the fight against the swarm with the brand new Cyberfrog t-shirt from Crypto Fashion and Comic Artist Pro Secret. Sizes come in small to 5XL, and take your choice of colors between navy blue, white, and black. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and order the Fandom Menace, Go Get Daddy's Belt, Tico, and Soilo t-shirts as well. Link is below in the description. You're going to look great. People love these shirts. They fit wonderfully. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed this video and want to become part of this community, subscribe to this channel by clicking the Laughing Man face logo right on your screen. Ring the bell for notifications as well. You'll never miss a live chat. And stay tuned, another video by Comic Artist Pro Secrets is coming right up.